Hey, what's going on, everyone? It is Bobo Mac here for Crisis in the Toyverse, and on today's show, I'm looking at a Shout Factory exclusive. That's right, I finally got my order in on Halloween for Night of the Demons. The Blu Ray that I believe set that's limited to 2,000 or 10,000. I'm not sure what the number is. Maybe the 2,000 is for the figure and the 10,000 is for the Steelbook. I believe that's what it is. But regardless, we got the Night of the Demons Steelbook. We got the Angela figure produced and made by NECA. There is a poster. I will break that all down here in a moment. This is actually a really fun set. Definitely a must-have for anybody who's a big fan of the Night of the Demons franchise. So I'm going to go ahead and break down everything here and just give you my thoughts on everything. And we'll just go from there, all right? So guys, the first thing I want to talk about with this set is, of course, the Night of the Demons Steelbook. I already got some smudges and fingerprints on it already. This is a really cool Steelbook. I really like the artwork on this. It's got a nice feel to it. I don't really buy that much DVDs anymore, but when Shout Factory announced that they were partnering with NECA to do a figure and this movie, I was like, you know what? Let's go ahead and have some fun and order it. This came out really quite good. It's got some nice font on it, and then on the back it shows you all the special features and whatnot. We got a new 4K scan, audio commentaries. I don't know what the difference is between this version and the other one that Shout Factory came out with like a year or two ago, I believe it was. Maybe it was even a little longer than that. But, you know, I watched the movie last night on our TV during Halloween, and it looked great. It sounded great. So there is that. If somebody wants to know what the inside looks like, we have a quote from the movie. Where you going? The party's just begun. And of course, we have the Blu Ray right there looking fantastic and very evil looking. So there is that. I don't have enough space on my table to show you the poster live and in living color, baby. So what you should be seeing on your screen right now is a picture I took of the poster sprawled out. It's just the artwork that's on the DVD, or on, excuse me, on the box set pretty much. And it looks really good too. It's got some weird dimensions. Those should be popping up right now too. Very fun, very cool. I'll probably go down to Hobby Lobby or Michael's or somewhere and get a frame for it. Now that I've covered all that, let's go ahead and get Angela set up and let's talk about the primary reason why I bought this set. Alright guys, so here is the box for the Night of the Demons Angela figure. As you can see, I've already released her from her plastic prison. But the front of the box is very reminiscent of old VHS boxes that I've seen. Obviously, there's the window portion there that has the figure inside that the VHS didn't. But the box looks very cool. This is my first experience with a cloth figure from NECA. But it's very similar packaging in some ways to a lot of the other horror type figures that they do. As you can see, it looks nice on the side. It's got that nice VHS feel to it. And then on the back, we have a read-up of Angela and some amazing photo art of this figure in action. So yeah, let's go ahead and talk about the figure now, because I'm pretty sure that's why most of you are here.
Hey, YouTubers, where you going? The review's about to start.
Oh my god, that hurts my voice so bad. Anyways, here is the figure. She looks quite good, I gotta say. This is my first experience with cloth NECA figures, and they really do quite a good job for what you're paying for at the price point. Nothing really to complain about on that aspect. Let's just go ahead and break down the figure, shall we? Now, in terms of the head, it's plastic and cloth, so plastic in terms of the hair and the actual sculpting. This all came out quite well. Her teeth look great. Get a side angle of that here with the lighting. The earrings are sculpted. They are not moving, but the necklace is a floating piece, just for those curious. The tiara is sculpted on, and that came out quite good too. Let me see if I can zoom it in some more so you guys can see it. That came out quite good as well. And the cloth here for the veil is attached to the head. I kind of wish it wasn't, but I don't know how else you would have done it with it looking as good as it does for the price point that it's at. So, you know, It's not the end of the world, to say the least. The veil is made of a nice material, a meshy type material. It looks quite good, and once you have the figure displayed with it, you'll have no problems there. She does have a skin tone that's very, I don't want to say light, but, very, what you would expect with a demon or something. And that came out good. The dress is made of cloth. Of course, we got the design of it so you could see Angela's, body pieces there, as you may call it. Trying to keep this PG. But this came out good. What I really love what NECA did is their sculpting, not so much there, but like once you get to the hand. But all of this is done really well cloth-wise, and I don't know how they did it, but it looks like a lot of work for such an impressive figure at the price point that they're at. Now, her bracelets are floating. Now, these two are done together, and this one's just floating. And then, of course, we had the plastic hand with the sculpted gloves here and the fingernails. That came out good. The bottom of the dress looks quite well, too. Nothing to complain about there. There is Velcro on the back, so if you wanted to remove it, you could. I don't plan on removing it. And then if you wanted to see what's under this little mean lady skirt, she's got the stocking type things. I always forget what they're called. Maybe they're just called stockings. But this is cloth through here, and this is done quite well. They fit on the figure, and very nice. And then you have the painted line up here for the straps and whatnot. And then she's got sculpted boots and no peg holes on the bottom, which is kind of unfortunate because she can be hard to stand at times. Let's bring the camera back out. She can be hard to stand at times, but once you get her standing, you're not going to run into any issues. So, see, look, just like that, a little patience, you got her ready to go. Let's break down articulation real quick since she has no accessories. The head can do a 360. I would recommend heating it up so you don't break it. But you do run the problem of the floating necklace here going all the way around too. She doesn't really look up or down too well. She looks down a little bit, but not so far up, and a little bit side to side. In terms of the arms, it's a single peg. Goes out, in, and even with the cloth, you can get it all the way around with no, it looks like rippage or tearage. But I wouldn't do that. I'd just treat it nice and gentle. No bicep cut. We just have a single bend at the elbow that works like so. And then we have rotation at the hand with a hinge that goes up and down. She only has a waist cut, and that works like so. Same thing on the other arm. Her legs to lift back up her skirt. I think, is this what they call T-joints? I believe this is what a T-joint is. She has no thigh cut or anything, but she can kick her legs up, and she can kick her legs outside. It won't really go back, just the way the hinge is designed on that. We do have a bend at the knee, but because of the way the joint is, if you bring it in closer, it gets kind of weird. And then you just have a hinge at the ankle. It would have been cool to see some ankle pivot on her. She is the actress that played her, I believe, used to be like a ballerina dancer or a dancer of some sort. So it would have been cool to have Angela doing some crazy stuff as you see in later films. But, you know, at the end of the day, this thing's actually a lot of fun. Very cool. Very happy to have a first cloth figure. I'm probably going to go back now and pick up that Fog figure because he looks so cool. I'll probably have her fight the Ghostbusters, but I know there's Night of the Demons people going, oh my god, they would never fight Angela and kill him. You know what? It's toys, it's fantasy, it's make-believe. Anything can happen. But guys, that pretty much does it for the review. For a quick size comparison real quick, let me find a figure lying around here. I have a Louis Tully, which is a 7-inch base figure, although I think he stands the shortest of the Ghostbusters. So there is that. But overall, very cool. If you can, if they're still in stock, pick it up if you can. Otherwise, I'm not sure NECA's doing a mass release on her like they did with Silent Night. But she is a cool figure, so go out and grab her if you can. So that pretty much does it for the review. Thank you for anyone who stopped by. Leave me a comment, like, share, comment, all that fun stuff. But seriously, though, I do appreciate everyone stopping by. It does mean a lot, so thank you. Also, if you get some free time, go check out some of my sponsors. It doesn't cost you anything to just look and see. Undercover Capes is great. And while you're at it, head over to Extreme Sets. So, slideshow at the end. Take care, everyone. And until next time, great googly moogly.